What's up, webheads? It's your boy SpideyQueue. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend, but it's Monday, so let's get the week started. Spider-Man. Things I want to go over with you guys that are kind of either happening this week or in the following month to come. On the upcoming Saturday, December 10th, is going to be the Fandays Holiday Expo, and that's happening in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and you know your boy will be attending that show. I have a couple friends there who are going to have booths and, just to meet up and talk and chit-chat and stuff like that. So what I'm hoping to do is go there, either in cosplay or out of cosplay, doesn't really matter, that we'll get into next. But the focus of that show is going to be showcasing a lot of the Canadian cosplayers, the local cosplayers in the city. It's a bit of a smaller con. It only happens for the Saturday, and it only happens for a select time. I think it's 11 to 6. But it'll give me a chance to show you guys the circles inside like Toronto cosplay, who's who and who's doing what and stuff like that. And I'll get to introduce you to a couple of my friends who are actually participating in the show. And a couple of those people are going to be Bring the Mayhem, which I talked about before, the toy girl. She's awesome. You can see some of her toy stuff over at Meow. Symbiote Spidey, who does an amazing symbiote cosplay and of all shapes and sizes, and you can find him right over here. And a couple of other appearances from friends who haven't really gotten back to me yet to let me know that they are going or not, but whoever does show up there, rest assured they will be on this camera, they will be on the Monday show, and I'll kind of make the Monday show like a little Fandays Holiday wrap-up so that you guys can get to see how we experience a small con, if it's just me or if it's me and a bunch of group, and me in a group. Either or, you guys will get to see that on the Monday show, so hope that turns out pretty good, and I hope you guys like that. And the second thing I wanted to talk about as well is the other part to the holiday fan show, or the Fandays Holiday Expo, which is going to be my cosplay. I put it out there on my Instagram that I was going to think about maybe 4, maybe 5 different ideas that I had from cosplays that I already have assembled and that are ready to go. And what it ultimately came down to is one of the fan favorites, which is my Back in Black, my Classic 616, my Dapper Spidey, and of course, my Mangaverse. If you guys follow me on Instagram or any of the social medias really, you'll notice that my very first cosplay, my more dominant cosplay that I usually run is my Mangaverse Spidey. That cosplay has kind of evolved from a last minute suit going wrong, it was just an absolute fiasco, to me getting finally like a well printed suit, putting it together a little bit better, putting a little bit more time to the craftsmanship so it actually comes off how I wanted it to come off. When I first got that cosplay, the original plan for that was it was going to be for Anime North, and I had an idea, this love affair with the Mangaverse Spider-Man. I had an idea of how I wanted to portray it correctly, so what I had done was I had gone out and gotten a suit designed, basically by one of the many pattern makers, shipped it off the fabric on demand, got it printed, and decided to have it sewn. What I didn't realize is that patterns had to be resized. I had automatically assumed that they had printed it to my size and my specifications, but they didn't do that because that's not what they do. They just print what you give them. So 1 week before the con, I had thrown on the suit. I had tried everything on after my friend had stitched it up for me and realized that it was about maybe 800 or 900 sizes too small. I went to bend over once in the suit and I think I blew out the entire zipper. All the stitches were popping. It was just an absolute fiasco. So as a last minute effort, I decided to grab a second skin suit. Now that's one of those little Zentai kind of suits that you can grab from a party store or from an average costume store. And I used that and it kind of turned out okay. I ended up going to Anime North. That's where I met most of my cosplay friends right off the bat. Everybody was really welcoming. Everybody was really cool. And to be in and to be part of like this whole Spider-Verse that was kind of going on there, and having everybody come in saying, hey, how'd you make your lenses? Or hey, where'd you get your suit from? Or how long did it take you to make the gloves? Or how'd you get the backpack? Anything. Like, it just became all these questions. And then I started learning about more builders in the industry, and then I started learning about more popular cosplayers. I started learning about how to go about doing things. I got some really good tips from some really good cosplayers on like the lens work and how to make them kind of two-way. So it ended up this great experience, and it ended up evolving into me going from a last-minute suit into the Zentai Zone crafted suit that I have now, which I will actually show you if it's around here somewhere. I know exactly where it is, and it's in the wash because I have to wash the suits if I plan on wearing them on this Saturday, so next time. I'll link some pictures in here while we're going through just so you guys can see like how the suit came across and from where it started to where it finished. It's pretty cool. I'm really happy with the suit, and for my very first cosplay as a Mangaverse Spider-Man, it ended up being like what I was known as. So Manga Spidey just kind of became the thing, and I really wanted to do it justice. I recreated the suit about 4 times now, and I think I'm 90% happy with where it is. There is a version 5.0 coming, and that'll be for next year, and that'll be my final suit as far as the Mangaverses go, and I think that that's going to be like the Feast de Resistance. If I said that wrong, don't kill me. One of the last things I wanted to talk about too, just to kind of segue away from the show and the cosplay, is again the upload frequency of the videos that are going to be coming from this channel. What I was thinking was, as I mentioned last time, was going to be having the Monday vlog, the Friday gameplay stuff, which I think you guys like, I hope, but I wanted to do something on a Wednesday. I'm thinking 3 videos a week would be really good, like as far as putting out just good content so that people who are new coming to the channel can actually go through and see exactly what it is I do. The problem is what the Wednesday is going to be, and I want it to be the cosplay interviews so bad, but there is a lot of editing, so it's going to be on the weekend, so it might affect the Monday show. I can't really do it during the week because of the way work schedules work, so I'm trying to navigate that, see and plot and chart the best course for that, so I'm hoping to get it out to you soon. We have already chosen our first interview, and I wanted to keep it a secret. I did want to keep it a secret, but I'd much rather embarrass her a little. Our first cosplay interview, and when I actually get around to shooting it, when I actually get around to telling her that it's her, is going to be none other than one of my best good friends, Amanda Stackhouse. She is A Stackhouse on Instagram. She is A Stackhouse Armory on Facebook. She is probably one of the best, if not the best, armor makers I've ever come across in the cosplay community. Her dedication to it, her drive for it, everything that surrounds armor and weapons building in cosplay, nothing really parallels to a lot of the stuff that she does. It never ceases to impress me because she's such a good best friend of mine, and because she's just an all-around awesome person. I wanted her to be the first interview, so once we get that going, make sure to keep eyes out for it. So all in all, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just the Mondays we'll have the Monday vlog. I'm thinking the Wednesdays we will do cosplay interviews and anything else in between, and then the Fridays we can do the gameplay stuff or a stream. And what I would like to do is, if I do a stream on the Friday, I will be posting that as the Friday gameplay episode, so I think that'll be really good. The Friday show is going to change because I planned on it as a Road to 40, but after I put out the one I just put out on Friday, which I will link to at the end of the video, once I put that out on the Friday, I had jumped 2 levels over the weekend, so it was the more you play, the rapidly you're going to increase. So you'll see it change, you'll see the buttons change from the YouTube gaming style button to more of a Heroes of the Storm style button, and what that's going to entail is me going through the Hero League, because after we get level 40 and after we get all our characters done, the end game for that is going to be Hero League, and then the end game for that is going to be the HGC, getting on a team, practicing, and just going balls out for this one. I've been learning a lot, watching a lot of professional gamers and watching a lot of, you know, professional tubers and stuff like that, just guys who put out tips and tricks videos. So my gameplay is getting increasingly better from the last gameplay that you saw, believe it or not. So I really want to share that with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the Friday video because I really enjoy making those videos. The absolute final thing I wanted to talk about today with you guys is a little small project, but it's a secret project that I am working on that will be coming out soon, that is going to kind of encompass everything that Q is. There will be stuff like clothes, there will be stuff like gear and swag and stuff like that that I will be putting out over the course of time. Like I do t-shirts, we do custom custom clothing. I've done a lot. Like this hat is actually mine. It was just one of the fingers that I decided to make. I probably made a ton after a lot of people got to see the hat. They really dug it. So we have been putting out clothing a little more frequently. We do a lot of t-shirts and a lot of workout gear. Clothing is swag. It's something I've always been interested in, as well as like everything else. I kind of like to dip my fingers into everything, so look forward to that as well on the channel, because there is a secret little project that when it's actually all done, as me and a couple friends, we're really working on it together and we're trying to finish it up right now. We'll finish it up, kind of let it hit the ground running, right? But once that gets all done, expect for it to debut on this channel and expect big things from it, because I'm hoping that big things are going to come from it. Sorry, last final thing I want to talk about. Let's get to 100 subscribers so I can give you people something. On the next Monday show, because I seem to be growing like, you know, 2 subscribers a week, which is awesome. I love the fact that you guys want to stick around and listen to this. Once we get to 100 subscribers and once this channel dings that 100, I want to do a giveaway, and I want to do something either cosplay cosplay or game related. Whether it's a pair of headphones or a Xbox One controller or a PS controller or any custom gear for like gaming, or even something that I can make like a set of face shell and lenses, anything of that nature, I want to give back to the subscribers. Even though it's only 100 and I see people doing like 100K subscribers, let's just get 2 extra zeros in front of that one, and please let me give something back to you. Believe it or not, when I go to my videos and whenever I check my analytics and stuff like that, whenever I see a video has more than 15 views, I'm ecstatic, because I just am. It just means that even though a few of you really enjoy what I'm doing, I'm happy. I'm happy to make videos for 1, 10, 100, 100,000, a million of you. It doesn't matter to me. I just really having a lot of fun doing this, so I plan to continue doing this. But once I do hit a milestone like 100 subscribers, I will give back to the community, which is something I really want to do. So thank you guys for that, and look forward to it. Well guys, let's keep it short and let's wrap this one up for today, okay? I really appreciate you guys stopping by to hang. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button. If you plan on sticking around, hit that subscribe button. But as always, webheads, thanks for hanging. I'm SpideyQueue. Lots more coming from you boys. So as always, stay tuned, y'all.